be taking a very interesting turn. 7 million protesters descending on the streets of the United States of America to protest against what they call a No Kings protest, to actually highlight the executive overreach by President Donald Trump. Hi, you're watching Free Press Journal. I'm Afrida Rahman Ali. It's time to press that like button and perhaps also subscribe to Free Press Journal to get authentic inputs on all major issues of geopolitics. So let's get started. This is what we know. Huge crowds have taken to the streets in all 50 US states, including New York, Florida, and Washington, D.C., to vent their anger over President Trump's hardline policies. Most of these policies, as viewers would recall, are to do with political opponents, to do with immigration, to do with tariffs. They're targeted against certain countries, and of course, there are attacks on the media as well. The Republicans are calling it a Hate America campaign, and the Democrats are now tom-tomming it as a huge turning of the tide against Donald Trump. And how does Trump respond? Watch this video that he has posted on Truth Social, and the video speaks for itself. Clearly, the man is rattled. Let's give you the full story. In the heart of Washington, D.C., chants echoed through the streets. No kings, no dictators, democracy for all. Thousands of protesters gathered outside the U.S. Capitol this weekend, calling out what they see as President Donald Trump's attempt to consolidate power and undermine American democracy. They call it the No Kings protest, a movement that's quickly growing into a nationwide pushback against what many describe as the rise of an imperial presidency, and they call it the No Kings protest. The protest erupted after a series of executive actions and statements by President Trump that critics claim expand the presidential power far beyond constitutional limits. His latest decisions, including the unilateral dismissal of certain oversight panels and executive orders restricting federal agencies from cooperating with congressional committees, have fueled accusations that the White House is eroding institutional accountability. Civil rights organizations, student groups, and former federal officials have joined the demonstrations, warning that the balance of power between the executive, legislature, and judiciary is being dangerously tilted. The rallies began in Washington, D.C., but soon spread to cities like New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, and Atlanta. Protesters carried signs reading, "We didn't fight a revolution for a king. Presidents serve the people, not rule them." At the DC event, speakers included veterans, constitutional scholars, and activists who emphasized the importance of civic vigilance. One protester said, "Our founding fathers rejected monarchy 250 years ago. We cannot allow it to sneak back through executive privilege." The demonstrations remained largely peaceful, though police increased barricades near the National Mall to manage the swelling crowds. Inside the Capitol, Democratic lawmakers have described Trump's recent actions as an assault on democracy, while some Republican leaders defended them as strong governance in turbulent times. Legal experts note that while presidents have wide discretion under the U.S. Constitution, Trump's approach has revived debates over executive outreach, particularly around surveillance powers, appointments, and budgetary control. Several lawsuits are already in motion challenging the legality of his recent orders. The Supreme Court is expected to weigh in on at least one of these cases in the coming months. Whether these protests will shift political realities remain to be seen, but one thing is clear: the United States is once again debating what kind of presidency it truly wants. What turn this takes, we will watch closely here on Free Press Journal, but don't forget to press the bell notification to get alerted for all the other updates that are coming in on this story. It's a developing situation. Thanks for watching.